Hotshots. It's bound to get heavy. Big brother, big brother, big brother, big brother, big brother, big brother.
Welcome to BBA Daily with Zibby.
Big brother, big brother, hotshot, big brother, hotshot. If you got the talent, this could be your time. So rise to the challenge like you destined to shine. It's Big Brother like you never seen it, feel it. Hotshot, Big Brother Hotshot.
Let the conversation begin.
And indeed it has. Good morning. You're tuned into BBA Daily with Zibby. Is a podcast. Zibby is what I go by. Oh wow. So I'm going to start off with saying a happy birthday to my niece. It's her birthday today. She turns 3. It's so unreal because I was there when she was born and I can just see that little baby, coming out. Oh wow, she was so cute. So I'll just talk briefly about her birth. Time goes by so quickly. Okay, you know what? Shove it, I won't. But I'm just happy. Or just amazingly, the first word she ever said was my name. So, yes. So I feel a very strong connection to my niece. So happy birthday, Nava. Auntie Ungo loves you very, very, very much. And I just, wish you all of God's blessings, all of God's love, protection, wisdom, power, everything. Thank you for being an amazing baby. So, happy birthday, Miss Nava. Okay, so moving on to Big Brother Africa Hotshots. Just to remind you, the LK4 interview would be uploaded tomorrow, so keep it locked. It's a one-off special. And in addition, we have a new Big Brother housemate who's going to be a special guest on BBA Daily with Zibby. Can you guess? She was recently evicted after a very brief, but certainly controversial stay. It's Mira from Mozambique. So Mira is going to be a guest on the podcast where she dishes the gist to everyone right here with Zibby. This interview is going to be up in a few days, so keep it locked. It's a day filled with drama, but we'll start off with Big Brother's update on the apparent error which happened the other day. So finally, after over 12 hours, probably getting to about 18 hours of people, complaining, tweeting, and thank you guys for that. Big Brother, no apologies though, but sent out a press release on the website saying there had been an error and all the previous votes would be disregarded and voters would be refunded for those who had, voted via SMS. So good. We're happy. And then, Prometheus was just feeling all snide and happy in the house, feeling like, the landlord. I don't know if, landlord, yeah. Okay, so I was just waiting to see his face when he discovered that he was up for nominations. And at about 8 o'clock, I think, Big Brother assembled the housemates in the lounge and delivered the news. And Prometheus seemed more upset that he thought Tayo was happy he was up for evictions. Like, are you serious? And Prometheus and JJ are divisive people because, this is 2014. We are sick and tired of the whole regional thing. It's all about entertainment, not where people come from, But Prometheus and JJ are putting ideas in people's heads. JJ coming out and saying, oh, South Africa is next to my country, Zimbabwe, blah, blah, blah. Like, really? And then Prometheus is, giving JJ hope that, oh, SADC will vote for you and all that kind of stuff. It's 2014. We do not need all that kind of crap. Anyway, so Prometheus is probably not going home, but, it's just good to know that he's a bit jittery. So Big Brother has rectified his errors, and that doesn't mean I trust him totally because I've heard and I've seen evidence from credible sources of the sort of weird manipulation they do behind the scenes. They just got caught out this time. But I still don't trust Big Brother, and for now, I don't think I'm voting. But I'm encouraging people who, have the money and time to spare to vote for their favorites to see if, things are going to be maybe straightforward. Who knows? That might be a miracle, but hey ho! Okay, so diary sessions are probably the most revealing part of being in the Big Brother house. Like, it tells us what the people are thinking. That doesn't mean people don't act in the diary room, but sometimes we hear that stuff they want us to hear, which they don't want the other housemates to hear. So it was a very, very, very pathetic display by Louise in the diary room yesterday. Oh, Louis, come on, dude. So he's crying for Mira. Of course, there are no tears. Maybe people have different ways of crying. And then there are no tears. And some people have tears roll down, but they're silent. So maybe Louise is one of the very loud criers. Maybe he's probably dehydrated, so he's got no tears. But, you know, he can make noise with his mouth and nose and, you know, pretend to sob. Yeah. So basically, Louise is crying. I wish I did more for you in the house. Are you kidding? Louise, you and Mira dated each other for like 3 days. Oh my word. I don't know, but how did Big Brother get to this point? It all had to be about romance. You know, previous seasons, you know, sometimes it happened, but it wasn't the focus of anything. You know, it wasn't everyone's primary aim. Everyone just went there to be themselves, or at least try to be themselves, or be, you know, whoever they were trying to be. And just play the game, sort of keep the viewers entertained and hope they vote for you and hope Big Brother decides you win. Or, you know, you go far. Whichever way. But these days, it's so stupid because Louise, Clankla and Idris all came in with a game plan to get girls. I wouldn't even be surprised if Tregaza wants girls as well. I mean, Tregaza is a man at the end of the day. And by the way, if Tregaza is up, I think I might vote for Tregaza. Seriously. Okay, so Louise is pretending to sub. It was a very pitiful sight. It was a pitiful sight. And I don't know, but Louis' family and friends, y'all need to pray for your boy. Cause that child, man, I don't know what's going on with him. And then Clankla, I really like Clankla. I know I say this all the time. And speaking of which, I still don't know the right pronunciation of his name. Big Brother doesn't either, because sometimes Big Brother calls him Ganja, Janja, or Clankla, or Klanja, or Jankla, or blah. What is his name? Anyway, so Clankla has, you know, he was transparent, you know, with his scheme, but he's admitted that Sheila is his strategy. He needs her to get info, you know, and he believes she's playing him, so it's alright. So it's funny, like, which means they're not even real friends. Because, I mean, you know, with some people, it might be a strategy, but somehow friendship comes in. But these people have been hanging out basically well, not every second, because, you know, Sheila has her other friends, but they hang out all the time. They share a bed, and somehow they're not even real friends. It's weird how human beings can be really deceitful. Yes. I'm sorry, guys, but English is just so hard sometimes. I would speak my language, but I can't speak it, so, yeah. I can understand it, though. Anyways, so, okay, moving on to Prometheus. Prometheus, the ladies' man, aka Mr. La Vida. I'm sure I've talked about how Prometheus was pulling La Vida in a very disrespectful way the night she was drunk. I did not like it. Now Prometheus says La Vida is coming on to him. Chai. Godo. La Vida. Really, Prometheus? I don't know. I think Prometheus' ego is taller than him, just like, same with JJ. La Vida, I don't know. He says La Vida is coming on to him. I don't know. I hope not. La Vida, please don't do that to me. And to everyone else who loves to listen to you play your sax, though we don't. Not so much anymore. We liked it the first night, but, you know, we're sort of tired of it because you're not getting better. Okay, so, JJ apparently annoyed Samantha by insinuating she might be lesbian. And his reason for this, he didn't say it, but she wasn't happy. She was pissed. And she says, you know, not just because I don't want you to see I'm lesbian. And wow, talk about making JJ feel smaller than he already is. That got to hurt. Anyway, so JJ got that shot down from Samantha. Perfectly understandable, totally understandable. Some jokes are just, you know, way out of order, like Sheila smearing Riza and Goite's faces with cake. Unacceptable, rude. Yes, so some jokes. Oh, and like Prometheus pulling the CD prank with Lillian, that was totally unacceptable. So I think there should be that limit of, when to stop, when to push, and when to just shut the bleep up and keep it moving. Alright, is anyone beginning to think Sabina is a bit of a two-faced gossip? Because I'm starting to see that. Seems to be a shit stare, and since she's got, no strong bonds with anyone, she just, easily moves across the groups and cliques which are forming in the house, spreading information and banging people's heads together. That's not really cool, is it? I sincerely prefer Alusa. I would have hoped Alusa would get the Kenyan vote, but probably the Kenyans are, a bit pissed off as well, like we all were, or like I was, about JJ and Alusa coming back, so they prefer to vote for Sabina. But Sabina is not a very nice person. She's very shrieky and whiny and a bit annoying, really. It's funny how, we get so many emotions from watching the housemates, but yeah, that's what I get from Sabina, I'm sorry. So I just wish, she would chat less, learn to shut the bleep up, and yeah, that's it, basically. Okay, we'll take a break now, and I'll be right back with more on the fight from yesterday. Don't go anywhere.
Big brother, big brother, big brother, big brother, big brother, big brother, hot shot, big brother, hot shot. If you got the talent, this could be your time. So rise to the challenge like you destined to shine. It's big brother like you never seen it, feel it. Don't go in unless you go in it to win it. You'll need shades cause the spotlights are so bright. So when you reach that height, you will have to fight. All eyes on you, your name and lights. You want the fame, man, up like it's your right. Gotta get into action, swag out your passion. The life to live for, drive it up and you can cash in. Fame and fortune is all you got. When it's rise of the hot shots. Big Brother Hotshots starts 7 September, exclusive to DSTV Premium, DSTV Compact Plus, DSTV Compact, and DSTV Mobile. Rated 18.
You're welcome back to BBA Daily with Zibby, the podcast. Okay, so there was a lot of drama in the house, and of course that huge massive fight with Tayo, JJ, Alusa, and well, maybe Frankie, but Tayo just doesn't know Frankie was fighting with him, because Frankie's a bit of a, not a nice word, but yeah. Okay, so Tayo apparently took offense to something JJ had said while he was rapping and stuff. I mean, come on, Tayo has been dropping subs all week. This is Tayo. He could be annoying, but he could be very, entertaining at other times. I just wish he can find that balance, Tayo actually brings life to the house, because I mean, I'm sick and tired of watching all those singing and dancing tasks. Like, it is stupid. It's not X Factor, it's not So You Think You Can Dance, and it's not, something. It's Big Brother. People need to explore other things, learn other things from the house, but it's not just about music and dancing. So, I don't know, whoever's in charge of this year's everything, that person, man, just try. So anyways, Tayo going to this fight with JJ and Alusa and Frankie from the back. So basically, one line that caught me was when Frankie said he's fought people that are 3 times bigger than Tayo. Tayo is 6'4". So if you fought someone 3 times bigger, that means that person was probably like 18 foot or something. And JJ, if you're fighting someone that's 18 foot, trust me, that had to be in your dreams. Because an 18-foot person is not human. It's probably a demon or a giant or an evil spirit. Something you see in your dreams. So, it just shows JJ is a deeply troubled man. He's been battling his demons. Okay, so that was really, really funny. And, Alusa stepped in and it just got so crazy. And then the girls, Sipe and Mambi, are chatting about Tayo. I understand, because sometimes Tayo could come across as, I mean, he's 6'4". When you're 6'4", and then there are people around you that are like 5'1" or 4'9" in JJ's case, it's going to be like you're bullying them. They will feel intimidated and threatened by you physically. Now, I don't think Tayo is going to hit anyone. He's not going to hit anyone. That's something I'm hoping, but I don't think he's going to hit anyone. But it's just because his personality is larger than life. And he's 6'4", so that makes him larger than most regular people. And then his mouth, like he said, God, gave him that microphone in his gullet or whatever. So, everything about JJ everything about Tayo is amplified. So, he's having a conversation, he's loud. He's just walking, he's big. So it's working sort of against him with the housemates. If someone like JJ is very annoying, Prometheus is very annoying, but because they're little people, the housemates don't feel quite so intimidated by them. But when it's someone who's so big personality, big in appearance, big voice, everything is magnified, and that is the problem with Tayo. I agree, sometimes Tayo gets overly excited and just runs away with his mouth. I just wish he wouldn't, because to me, Tayo is actually making the house right now when he's not being excessive. There's certain times I think he's crossed the line. But anyways, with the whole JJ thing and all, it was so cute when JJ had to wait till Tayo left before he could say what he wanted to say. Hey! I just need some guy in that house to be a guy. Like, Alusa, he tried a bit, but Alusa is a bit of a woman rapper. He's the kind of guy that when his wife is cooking, he'll stand there to check how many pieces of meat she's putting in the soup. So maybe she puts 10 pieces, and then when she serves him, she puts 2. He would ask her why he's got just 2 when there are 8 left in the pot. I'm not even kidding, that's the picture I get of Alusa. And, from the incident with Annabelle last year, Alusa loves to quarrel with women. Seriously, he comes across as a woman rapper, the one that maybe, he'll bring a chair and sit down, and him and a woman would, exchange words for hours. So, Tayo needs a man, like someone that is, like him. And I don't think I can see anyone like that right now. I can't see anyone like that right now, unfortunately. But, Lillian. So, Lillian was twerking up a storm yesterday in Mr. 123 aka 265's face. And, at some point, you could tell he was really uncomfortable by it. And at some point, he had to tell her to stop. So, basically, Idris and Goite, aka Queety, actually went on their dinner date yesterday. Wow. Talk about cold fish. Zero chemistry. Wow. It was probably one of the most boring dates I had ever been on. And technically, I was at the date because I was watching. Wow. This is karma, because Idris came into the house with a game plan to use girls to up his game. Unfortunately, it's bouncing back, because right now, his plan has backfired, and it's killing his game. Idris used to be fun and all. Right now, all we see is a lost puppy running around Goite all the time. And what I don't get is why he takes so much pleasure in chatting crap behind her back, and then when he's in front of her, he's all lovey-dovey again. It really reminds me of Elikim, being whipped by Pokelo, but going behind her and chatting shit about her to Selly, to Bolt, to Fatima, aka side chick. So, I don't understand why men do that, especially in the full glare of Africa. You like someone, you can't force love. So if she's not feeling you that way, if you really love her, you'd let her go, so she can be happy. Because Goite seems very uncomfortable around Idris. So, but I like Idris. I like him despite his plan. But I don't know why Goite doesn't like him though. Do you think it's his accent? Because he does sound really weird. He sounds like a comedian called Clint the Drunk, like he is actually drunk. So, I think that might maybe be getting on Goite's nerves quite a bit. I don't know, but I like Idris, He's got potential to go far. Another thing I don't get about Goite, she's not interested in him, but then she's under the duvet kissing him. Basically, I think Goite is playing Idris at this point. It's funny because he wanted to play her, sharp chick, she's playing him. Yesterday he did say he made Goite the most popular woman, or most famous woman in Africa. In a way, he is right, because Goite would have just been one of those characters in the house without a storyline. But with Idris, we know her. Other than that, she would have just been sitting down and just being normal. Or maybe she might have been with Frankie, because Taya says she likes Frankie. So, I don't know. But, the thing with Idris is definitely, raising her up. And I like her, so I'm fine with that. It's just sad how karma is dealing with all these players. Or wannabe players, more like it. Like Taya would say, hunters that can't catch a rat. Hey! Tayo. Okay, so that's funny. And after the date, actually on the date, Idris is telling Goite how much he loves her, and she's like, thank you. Thank you very much. It reminds me of that episode in Friends where Ross tells Ross tells what's the lady, Emily, the English lady. Ross tells Emily he loves her, and she says thank you, and his heart is broken. So I can understand how Idris feels right now, but I guess, the kisses under the duvet after the date might make him feel slightly better, or it's just a further attempt to mess with his head. So it's crazy, like everyone is playing a game. No one is being real, no one is being genuine. Maybe Tayo is being real, I don't know. But Tayo certainly reminds me a lot of Leclerc, and I could not stand Leclerc. Leclerc was absolutely bonkers. Dude was crazy. I mean, I was scared of that guy. I mean, it was funny, like, Lotus couldn't take it and she gave him 2 slaps. Annoying thing about Lotus, though, like, her leaving, those slaps weren't hot enough to leave. If you're gonna slap someone because you want to leave, make it count. Make it the kind that people say, man, that was a dirty slap. That's kind of slap that you should leave for. Not just basic tapping, nah, man. If you're gonna leave for a slap, make it count. Okay, and I'm not encouraging violence or anything, but, what's doing is worth doing well. Okay, something, I'm not too sure how that phrase goes, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So, a lot of drama in and out of the house. Apparently right now, Idris is having a conversation with JJ, and Idris is telling JJ, you know what, JJ, you provoked Tayo. I like that, people need to say the truth. Tayo is someone that people understand he's very emotional and he's got a big voice. So I believe they're going to use this against him. They'll push his buttons and then watch him explode. And that's one thing you do not, under any circumstance, show your competitors that you've got a weakness, because they will use it against you. And that's what's going on right now. So they're actually using this against Tayo. So Tayo, if you want to stay in that house long, you don't want to get a strike or anything, learn to ignore stuff. Be a man. Let it go. You've got more important things to think about, yeah, than what some people think about you. It's not like, if people annoy you, you can't speak. But sometimes you annoy people as well. So don't push their buttons. Don't give them a chance to push you. And you will do really, really well. And, did anyone see Tayo drawing? I was absolutely blown away. I would not have thought Tayo could do that. So, good. Alright, so it's time for me to go. My day is just beginning. A girl has got to eat. So, I'm checking out right now. Have a lovely day, guys. Keep up with me on Twitter. It's at ZibbyJ. I'm going to be tweeting everything, I think, all day. And, of course, you can go to the website to see this podcast and others. It's www.thezibbyshow.com. Facebook.com/The Zibby Show. And, links are all there for you to listen on Forshared, YouTube, Spreaker. Take your pick. Okay, guys, Zibby is signing out right now. Have a lovely day and catch up with me on Twitter. I'll be back here tomorrow. LK4's interview, Mira from Mozambique's interview, and of course, everything else. Have a lovely day, my people. Goodbye.